Okay, so a man's at fault. The reason that all this is going bad is because of a man. And welcome everybody. Welcome to this corner of the interwebs. I like to call DC from DC. Allow myself to introduce myself. My name is DC, and I have officially made my book reading goal for the year, and I am just reading for extra credit now. But if this is the first time joining us, welcome. You're for a treat and prepare to shenan. If you've joined us before, welcome back and prepare to shenan again. If you're looking at this video that gets recorded and saved up to the Twitch channel as a VOD, welcome to you too. Also, welcome to you if you're looking at this over at the Tube There's You that I tried to edit and put up over there, and they have them block it. Poisonous Love, episode 3. We're gonna get through this one. Okay, so a man's at fault. The reason that all this is going bad is because of a man, and it's funny because I'm right. So the doctor was supposed to get married with this guy, and she was just like, she wasn't really feeling him. He was just doing the bare minimum. However, come to find out, he wasn't even doing the bare minimum because he went off and got his side chick pregnant. And then an actress come up who said, you know what, you shouldn't get married to him because he got my friend pregnant. And then the doctor slapped her, the actress, and like everybody's saying like the actress is evil or whatever, but it's like, why is she being blamed for the guy who couldn't keep in his pants? Like, what is up with that? So then the actress like had a crush on this girl, which she saw during her bachelor party. She didn't know it was the bachelor party, but she just thought it was her. And so she ended up taking care of her because her friends were get like a 1-star rating. If this was like Yelp, they get a 1-star rating for the night because they did not look after her. And so she ended up going home with the actress, and she didn't realize it was the actress at the point in time because she was hella drunk. But she didn't do anything. And then the next day, of course, the actress came up and said, "Hey, stop playing," and then the doctor like broke it off. However, and this is actually, I just can only say this is a example of the patriarchy in which all semblance of people are telling her that she should marry this dude. Her own parents like we're kind of like we're worried about what people are going to say about you. How about me marrying this dude who got somebody else pregnant? How about that look bad on me and stuff like that? How about I'm not into it and stuff like that? But they were like, oh, we're going to worry about you and how you're telling it off. Also, side note, peep this, I really think that it's going to come out in the story, if it come out or if it doesn't come out, that her father has cheated on her mother. I just have that feeling, especially because when he was like, oh, he just cheated on her and just didn't really say anything. You know what? That's when you're like, association about stuff. Guilty by association of being like quiet and like, he didn't really say it was bad. But, so he got that. She got that. She's getting this whole thing about she should go home with the marriage and stuff like that. But now also the actress is kind of like chasing after the doctor, and the actress even used her own mother. It was like, "Hi, mom, are you not feeling good, right? I just came over here to visit you. You know what? We need to take you to the doctor, and we gotta go to the same doctor that she goes to that doctor and stuff like that." Yeah. But also, the actress is kind of like sad because the friend that she got, that the married guy, the soon-to-be married guy, got pregnant, she had a crush on the whole time, and she was her manager. And it also comes out that the only reason that the actress went into acting was because of the manager wanted to manage her and stuff like that. She wasn't even about this acting stuff. She wasn't really about the acting gig. She didn't really want it, but she was doing it for her friend that she had a crush on. And then she was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm out of 5,000. I'm out of here and stuff like that. But then the manager's like, oh, you can't go. Think about what it'll do to me. I'm like, girl, that's not my fault. But she still had her by the heartstring. The actress's father even said, hey, look, you having a tough time and all that stuff like that. I'll pay for you to go to school overseas, just overseas, just over AC, just a body of water. It could just be over a lake, just a body. the university on the other side of the lake, yeah. So that's all that happened so far. But now she's like really looking after. She got the doctor in her sights. She's like, hey, doc. She's like, what's up, doc? And that's about it. Also, there's a side couple. There's always a side couple. There's always a side couple because even when there's not officially a side couple, I've already shipped people, so there's a side couple. There's always going to be a side couple. So the side couple is there's a pair of doctors, a pair of female doctors that are together in the hospital, and I think that the male doctor is going to have somebody later on. So there's doctors. Okay. So there's doctors, and then there's male doctors. Anyway, so that's it. I think that's about it. That's only the second one. So let's get into it. There's doctors, and then there's male doctors. I really think that boys can be anything that girls can. A thermometer or something like that. I need to try that next time somebody. Alright, see you later, C. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Okay, so that was episode 3 of Poisonous Love. So first of all, the father, if something happened to him, it's because he, first of all, he sees his daughter as an extension to him, and he has paved out a life for his daughter so that she has no agency. His wife has no agency either, because he was like, you have no right to say what is going to go happen to her. It's just your job, just do what you say. I'm just like, nobody is allowed to have any agency around him that's a female, that's a woman. And there is another thing in which there's this whole, I think also what supports this is also, underlining this, is this whole thing about women have to get married by a certain age. if they're not married by a certain age, then they're just like, and so you have to be married. It doesn't even matter if it's with a good guy or if it's with somebody, but you just have to be married and have children, and you have to be a family and stuff like that, because it's your duty for some way, because you're a woman. The same thing doesn't apply to men. Like, there's not like, oh, men have to get married by a certain age or whatever. So the onus is always on her, that she has to hurry up and get married, and she has to be married to him, and it's all about this other kind of stuff, foregoing her own happiness. I don't like none of the guys in this series. The ex-fiance, he is a work of art, and that he showed back up at Nam's place. It was like, you know what? He's a work of art. Also, Nam is they belong to each other. So he showed back up at her place, even after he said to her, like, I don't even want to be with you, and I'll never be with you, and stuff like that. I want to be with her. And Nam heard him say this, but still, like, welcomed him with open arms. When he came over, he said he was going to just come over. And then, like, I don't know what's not clicking for her, because then in the morning, he just, like, gave her money. I'm like, that was a transaction. That wasn't love. Like, he just came by and he just needed some little something, and to him over to the night. He was paying you and leaving, and he wasn't even really about like hanging out with you the next day. But that happened, and then he was caught with her. He caught with you, and then the doctor saw him, and he was like, push you aside, like, girl, like, is he? What is about him? Like, he is not. He is not even that. Like, anyway, I mean, I don't know. It's just I couldn't do that. Bigger mouth. But and then for him to say, "Oh, it's not what it looks like." Y'all were walking hand in arm, like, together. Like I said, it was like, who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? You can't believe everything you say. You have to listen to me. And even the doctor was like, I was unhappy, and he was making me cry before we got married. And you know what? I'm at least glad that she recognized that, because it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. His bad behavior will get rewarded if you marry him. Like, he's not going to change. Like, I just get over it. I just feel so. Also low key, I do feel bad for the doctor in this story, because she has no agency. And this is going to be whatever, but like, she also, like, with the actress came over and started, you know, it was sweet and all this other kind of stuff, but she also told her, like, hey, step away, go away, and stuff like that. And she's still putting over herself and taking care of her. But it's like, I just really feel like the doctor has no agency, and everybody takes agency away from her. And I would like for her to, like, stand up and just be like, everybody's taking agency from her. Her father, her ex-fiance, and even the new love interest kind of is like, even though we have sweet music over it and all this other kind of stuff, it's still like not having agency. But yes, the white towel did make an appearance. The white towel was there. So yeah, it'll be very interesting. I think that also the actress finally saying to Nam, you know what? You booking? I told you don't book those things for me. don't book those things for me. But they already paid us. Sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. Like that's the way I feel like sounds like a you problem. So I hope you start following that out. But yeah, no, I'm glad she was just like cut off. But I wouldn't have left her inside of my place. I would have just been like, I'm leaving, you gotta go too. You gotta go. Everybody gotta go. If I'm going, everybody else is out of my house alone. So, yeah, you ain't staying up in here. And also, you got your little dude over there, so go bother him. Everybody's annoying. Where's my side couple at? My little side couple doctors back at the hospital. Like, where are they at? Like, I need a little bit of that. I need a little bit of power slender. That being said, the doctor still is getting like, she's feeling the heartbeats and stuff like that. So we have the start of that. And this is a 10 episode series. Unfortunately, I don't think that we've seen the end to the fiance. I don't think there's the end to Nam. I think there's going to be recurring characters throughout this whole thing. And somebody needs to take care of the dad. So I don't know how much of this is all going to keep going on, but hopefully, eventually, like no, it's going to be enough, right? I hope they eventually, like at least halfway through, get rid of all these people. Because they're annoying. Anyway, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. I would like to, first of all, send a shout out to everybody who came through the chat. Shout out to Maul, C, DZB, Doja Me, Cry, Star Dramas, who else said something? Star Dramas, DZB, C, what's that C? Yeah, I got everybody. Look at that. I am late in the night and I still get everybody. I still remember people. Alright. So yeah, that's what I want to send a shout out to y'all. Thank y'all very much for coming to the chat. Also, I'm going to shout out to everybody who lurked. Thank you very much for lurking. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. You never have to say anything. Also, I want to shout out to everybody who took your time to watch the VOD. If you watched the VOD and you're not here with us, I noticed that people watched the VOD, and so yay. Also, shout out to you if you watched part of this that gets edited and shown up into YouTube. Think about coming over to Twitch and stuff like that, or checking out the Patreon. Also, shout out to you if you're looking at this in archives, many moons into the future. Hi. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, but also, or just see you in the next video. Brain is turning to mush. You see, my brain goes, and so I just want to say, so I'm in this video, this stream, as I end everything. I know that the world is very, very scary right now. So even with it being very scary, don't forget to take care of yourself and each other, because that's all we have. And if nobody told you I love you today, I love you. And thanks for coming out. Good night or good day wherever you're in the world. God bless. DC out. Bye everybody. Bye. Bye. See you next time. See you next video. See you next tomorrow. See you